Okie doke, it is Sunday, April 27th, and you can see what puzzles we got for ourselves. Okay, the mini. Sam's doing something. Some circles. What are we doing? Outdoor spot to people watch. Patio, maybe? Porch? I like porch. What salsa literally means? I don't know. Big name in health insurance. Aetna? Broadway theater helper. Usher? Easy to understand. Simple? Nope, 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 nope. What many show up to a job when many show up to a job interview. Okay, so probably a Tesla. In one ear, out the other. So ear, ear. All right. That's clear. That's a sauce. Tatum, youngest ever Oscar winner at age 10 for Best Supporting Actress. O'Neill, maybe? And a stool? Or stoop? Stoop. O'Neill and what may show up? Early and parry, defensive maneuver and fencing. Defensive fencing maneuver. That's good. Defense fence. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, some strands. What are we doing, Christina? Sleep tight. Okay. Mind. Bedtime. What are we doing at bedtime? Alarm, a blanket, a nightlight. Light. We got light anywhere? Got GHT. Blanket. Melatonin. Okay. A mask, like a sleep mask. And earplugs. Super loud. Something Eon. What else are you doing at sleep? You could have a sheet or bed. Guard, like a throat guard or something? Mouth guard, there it is. Mouth guard. And this is all one. There's a shun here. Meditation. Okay, I did. It was looking for that. Meditation. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Nice. Okay, it is time to play. Probably beta. Item link can build from logs in Tears to the Kingdom. Can build a lot of things from logs, but a fire, I guess. But you can like build cars. Is it Tears or Breath of the Wild? Yeah, you pay extra not to see them. Ads. Make. Earn. Ha, you lose. I win. Preposition associated with layovers. They don't act alone. Venue that often contains a pit. I think like a ball pit, but pit's also like an orchestra, so a theater. Theater, or word you might use instead of yours. Best, the end of a letter, per person each. The Giving Tree, Shel Silverstein's book, whose title character really needed to learn about boundaries. Frozen Sis, voiced by Kristen Bell. Anna. Do you want to build a snowman? Become edible. Ripen. César in France, Lola in Germany, or Oscar in America. An award. You might buy in December. A fir tree? And a raft. Yes, 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 yes. TNT. Scene partner. Is it partner? Agency working with Russ Komos aboard the ISS. And she was et al. Structure in A Day No Pigs Would Die. Like a rhyming scheme, maybe, or something? Nocturnal hunter, an owl, is down with. Digs are okay. Implement for taking a break. A Kit Kat. Is that an ape? Is a gibbon an ape? Figures jotted down in lab notebooks. Yields. She has her feet on the ground, liable to act any which way. Nickname that drops is or issa. Something for the biscuit. Mammal with flippers. Thinking like a dolphin. Is an orca considered a mammal? Allow, let, for frickin' ever. GTG. Prevents. Like swear words in my hands after a lifting session. Lip. Could be sass. Fruit of your labor. Output. Rock is a fit. Like where or what a calorimeter measures. Olympic sport with slalom and sprint disciplines. Come up or get up. Arise. Little kisses. Pecs. So boring. A lull or something? Make it to the end of a marathon, say. That's easy to believe. Something all day queen. Ball culture affirmation. Slay all day? Be a tattletale. Tell? That could be a seal. Distinctive stretch from your past. An age? Really enjoy. Preposition associated with layovers. Ada. Scene partners, like that. Drag, drawing, dance. Averts. Don't love that. Like swear words in my hands. After a lifting session. Oy. Instinctive stretch from your past. Era. Risk it for the biscuit. Haven't heard of that. That's a great phrase, though. Really enjoy. I dig. I dig the biscuit clue. For freaking ever. Yeah. Made it to the end of a marathon. I bet. And there's sleigh, and that's a seal. And TTYL or GTG is, not sure. Make it to the end. Last. She has her feet on the ground. A realist. There we go. What a calorimeter measures. Heat is down with. Has. Drag, drawing, dance, etc. Arts. Structure. In a day no pigs would die. Dirty. Oh, a sty and NASA. There we go. The Giving Tree, yeah. Why the Giving Tree, who gives replaceable things like shade and apples at first, but then branches and then most of its body to build things for an ungrateful kid who grows up to be an adult who uses others, was held up as a role model. No, I don't want to be an enabler, thanks. Not only an enabler, but one who's happy every time she gets used. I know it's a Stella puzzle because it includes mentions of The Legend of Zelda, 80s music, lifting, and ballroom and or drag culture. Lovely. Okay, all that's left. Big old Sunday. Oh. This puzzle is intended to have picture clues. If you're solving on an app that doesn't been updated, you might see a description. Okay. Numbers game. Okay, those look like, oh my. Those look like those are rendering. Is that a plus? Kind of? Or a divide? Oh my. And some laughing emojis, but sort of seem unrelated. But the big thing, there's a bunch of acrosses that are numbers. And this looks like it's the trick where you read it upside down. So that's BG's Boogie. Yeah, so it's the trick that you can read calculator type outputs to be words, and somewhere there's maybe a, so there's the main ones, which are there and there and there and there. Okay, there's no center, so maybe somewhere there's a what we're doing here, but maybe it does, it's never listed. So this says big sleigh boss. Big, I think that's it. Yeah, big sleigh boss. So that could be Santa Claus? Does that fit? Santa Claus. And that's Bilbo's O. Like Bilbo Baggins in Lord of the Rings. The one ring to rule them all. Bilbo Baggins, I think? Bilbo's O. The Ring of Power? It's like Ring of Power? Or what's that called? The ring in Lord of the Rings. Does it have a one ring? Yeah. Also called the ruling ring. So, ruling ring. We could try that. BG's Boogie. Staying alive. Staying. Is it staying alive? Staying alive song. Is it actually called Stayin' or Stayin'? It's Stayin'. Okay, so staying alive. Alright. Alive. And Hillbillies Booze. Moonshine. Google log. Search history. Bolshoi shoe. I don't know what that is. Bolshoi. What is Bolshoi? That sounds like opera or Bolshoi. Yeah, the Bolshoi Theater. It's Russian opera. Bolshoi shoe. Don't know that one. High heels. Stilettos. Stilettos. And she is Ellie's Bell. She is Ellie's Bell. I don't know. Ellie's Bell. She is Ellie's Bell. Kelly. Okay, well, that's a lot of them. And then device used to how to read the words written on this puzzle. Upside down. Boy, you turn me. Device used to read the 8 visual clues in this puzzle. A calculator. Calculator. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we missed 2. 8 out of 10 ain't bad. Don't mention it. No worries? Does that fit? No worries? Nope. No problem? No problem? Nope. Off by 1. Uh-oh, off by 1 errors. Government org that investigates accidents. OSHA? Spoken. What a whistler whistles a tune. Something girl. Nevertheless. Jimmy Kimmel's network. NBC, ABC. Could be BC. LOL. And Raffle or something. Haha. No. Rolls. Buns. Cannabis variety contrasted with indica. Sativa. How detectives might act on a hunch. On a tip or on a something? LMAO, okay. On a tip, on a headquarter. A lobe, like of the brain, maybe? On a lead? Is it lead like that? Attack as a castle. Storm the castle? Bush Sr. and Carter each had one. IBM? Whose logo remained largely the same. Yep. Bush Sr. and Carter each had one. One term. Okay, so it's not the One Ring. Does that fit? The One Ring? Bogus. A sham. So on lead is like that. The lead is having to do with newspapers. It's a sham. Down for the count in brief. KO'd. Whoops. KO'd. Empathic words of denial. Like a lover's lips, perhaps. Kissing or something? Word whose letters are aptly found from left to right in Scion. From left to right. Sun. Kiss. Kissing. Empathic words of denial. So don't, or I do. Bear's counterpart on Wall Street once. Tough customer for a wedding planner. Claire de Lune, I think. Brain tests for short. Kissable? EEGs? One's providing help around the house. So don't sue? No. Poli-sci? No. That'd be poly... Is it? CNN, maybe? Swiatek? Ooh, could be. Food-centric broadcasts originating in South Korea. Mukbang? Is it with just a K? Or bangs? Could be Iga. One way to play it, by ear. 100-acre word residence. Kanga. Of service. PC platforms. MS-DOS. Broke bread. Dined. Utile and Olga. Nevertheless, that said, sheep's peep. Sudden dose of reality, a truth bomb. Don't mention it. So it's probably ABC. At all. At a girl. Sheep's peep. Not at all. Spoken oral and bleat and TSB, maybe? Is that what a bleat is? Charismatic cry of a goat or a sheep. Alright. Holder of valuable contributions. An IRA, maybe? Reached a base horizontally. Slid in. Floral subject for Van Gogh. An iris. Rapper Kid Cudi, I think. Yikes. Uh-oh. One of the Marx Brothers. Either of the two statues in front of the New York, those are lions. One of the Marx Brothers. Film excerpt. Lucky lottery winners cry. I win, or oh my gosh, I... Style of writing. Oodles of many. Show that didn't win 43 of its 54 Emmy nominations. Page that points to other pages. Index. Crew. Gang. Tough spot for a teen. Zit. Crew. Tough customer for a wedding planner. Bridezilla. That's fun. Adult male deer. Hmm. Alan Alda. A team, yes. Renaissance locale of the early 20th century. Looked at Japanese camera. Miramax? No. One of three on the Mayflower. A mast or sail? Gourmet mushroom type. Morel mushrooms, I think. So a mast. Moot point, maybe. Advance. Six-pack component. Like the cans, so Carmen could be mix something. Advance. Style of writing. Empathic words of denial. So not true. Atria. As in open areas, not for blood, but for people. One, it's providing help around the house. Aids. Steers. McCrae. Advance. A root word. Bolshoi. Shoe. Oh, it's like ballet. So ballet. Flat or something. Jumpy jumpers. Lunacy. Bias. Ship shape. Tidy. Lunacy. Jumpy jumpers. Bumpy jumpers, sorry. Oof. Toads. Root word. Ole. Lunacy. That doesn't seem great. A shoe. Not sure what that's called. The Eras Tour. Website with a personalized and custom jewelry page. Etsy. Heart. Tig. The gist. Goaded. Egged on. Like the weather around a lighthouse. Foggy. In reserve for now. On ice. Something Moriarty, novelist who wrote Big Little Lies. I don't know. Coming of age Pixar film of 2021. A short one. There's Home, Soul, Ratatouille, Cars. Need a little more help. Some large structures for pet owners. Some sort of carrier. Sinus specialist. ears, nose, and throat doctor. POTUS 34. Oh, I don't know. Gave a thumbs up. Something? Assented? ED? Or splendid? Good. Old sayings. Tolkien character who dies as the gray and returns as the white. Gandalf, I think is how you spell that. Steady stream of flow. Adirondack chair part. A slat or a flat or subject of a class with dummies in it. Like crash test dummies or something. Head honcho. Top brass. Top CP something. Purple yam. Ube. What goes to the mat? Goes to the mat. What a hot dog might do. Sear? Brown? List ending. Et al. That was in the Puzzmo. Cry after putting one's pencil down. Done. Married Mugere. Top banana. Some opinion pieces are op-eds. Senoritas, maybe? What a hot dog might do. Pant? Like a hot dog. Okay. Goes to the mat. The mat. Like yoga mat or stretching? Some kindergarten art supply. Wrestles. Here it is. CPR. Yes. Crayolas. That's fun. By the way, hay. Garment for one who's wearing a wire. Like a bra? By the way, hey, say. Junior and senior. What was this? She is Ellis Bell. Line in old Apple ads. I'm a Mac. Baseball features. Yikes. Egad. PGA Tour. Half of a note at Penn and Teller. Baseball features. On the baseball has seams. Old sayings. Saws. Don't know about that. Some larger structures for pet owners. Condos. DD. DDE. What would that be? Anatomical sac. Assist. Oh, it's in the bag. You know what I'm saying. Social media like fasts or something? Assented? Cat condos? Luca, there it is. Yep. Leanne could be. Creepo. Lucky lottery winners cry. I won, or medic fasts, or it's in the bag. 10? Ted? T? T's in the bag. Okay. Media fasts. I'm rich. There it is. Chico sounds right. Yuck. Got there. She is Ellis Bell. With proverb. Morales on the screen. Stella. Some marriages, seating, and musical compositions arranged. Junior and senior. Years? Say? Okay. Emily Bronte? Like Bronte sister? Evita and Evita. Pitchfork feature. Prong. Chew the scenery. Emote. Tended to a Zen garden in a way. Crook or something? Irma Bombeck? ERMA? IRMA? Tended to a Zen garden. Raked, maybe? And crook? Evita Perron? Ballet? Stepper? Ballet? Okay. Suffix with proverb. Proverbial? Eli Morales, maybe? They're rising over time. Riverbank material. Soil, silt, city where tourists take photos pretending to hold up its famous landmark. Pisa. They're rising over time. Seas? The Seas? S.I. Morales? Longtime Japanese camera brand. Something Max? Word with kitchen or angels? Naysayer. So this could be stepper. Ballet. Slipper. There, that's a real thing. Angels. Hell's Angels? Hell's Kitchen? Is it Petamax? Petmax? Naysayer. Anti? Pentax? Pentex? Renaissance Loco? Harlem? A heart? I don't know. That could be wrong. McCrae. Vance's Goat or something. Root word. Lunacy. Folly. It's the font. Show that didn't win 43 of its 54 Emmy nominations. Something OST. Well, that fills it in, but not sure where we're wrong and all that. Yep. Oh, just those two. Steer. Advance. Not seeing it. Lost. Okay. Yeah. Advance. Like alone? Stearns? Baron Stearns. Like that. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. Cool though. Bunch of upside down calculator stuff. And kitties. What's with the kitties? That's the cat condo. There it is. Yeah, it is zippy and fun. This is a little wink to the constructors. Yeah. The clue solves to ol, which I found interesting. Yeah, old, like a root of a word must be. Bear Stearns, yep. Oh, other ones. Yep. Are these actually? I didn't get that of. No. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, it's still just otherwise. So, oh ho ho, the tables have turned. Shell Shells, ooh, Billie Eilish Boogie, Birds of a Feather, Hilo Hello, Hello Hello, Globe Lie Boob, Flat Earther. Good kitties. All right, in one ear, out the other. Bedtime was tough to see. Scene Partners and Unpredictable. Yeah, and actually very approachable for a Sunday. I can find them very tough sometimes, but basically got 8 out of 10 to start with, so that was a good way to fill it in. Nice. Sunday in the bag.